He is currently being held without bail and
It's a developing story, and we'll continue to follow it closely.
Rob and Michele Reiner honored during Critics' Choice Awards 2026, 3 weeks after tragic murder. Legendary director Rob Reiner was honored at the 2026 Critics' Choice Awards 3 weeks after he and his wife, Michele Singer Reiner, were tragically murdered.
Were ruled homicides. Their son, Nick Reiner,
in their efforts to so many important causes.
and breaking up.
Host Chelsea Handler paid tribute to Rob and Michele in her opening monologue, noting that the director was the nicest guy in Hollywood. When you were in a conversation with him, he was present and he was focused and he was funny, she recalled. And he would ask you tons of questions. Rob and Michele were tireless in their efforts to so many important causes, all stemming from one basic idea: decency, she added.
A night meant to celebrate Hollywood's biggest
depending on which sentence the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office
and fans across the
That we should all look out for each other, and I think we can all agree that we all need more of that. While the show did not include a full in memoriam segment, Handler also paid tribute to Diane Keaton by wearing a suit during the latter half of her hosting duties. Rob, 78, and Michele, 70, were found fatally stabbed in their Los Angeles home on December 14th.
tribute is the first of what is sure to be many.
Handler shared that anyone who ever met Rob felt everything they stood for.
The couple were reportedly dead for several hours before they were found by their daughter, Romy, 28. Sources told the Post that Rob and Michele's throats were slit and had multiple stab wounds on their bodies. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner listed their official causes of death as multiple sharp force injuries. The manner of death was listed as a homicide.
The minute that you
Wife, Michele Reiner. Before we get into it,
Hired high-profile criminal defense attorney Alan Jack.
Following an autopsy, their bodies were cremated and their remains were returned to their oldest son, Jake. According to the couple's death certificates obtained by Page 6 on December 23rd, Rob and Michele were killed within minutes of receiving multiple sharp force injuries with a knife by another.
Rob felt everything they stood for came down to one core value, and endlessly curious whether the conversation.
The late couple's son, Nick Reiner, was later arrested on December 14th in connection with his parents' deaths. He has since been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Nick is currently being held in solitary confinement and remains on suicide watch at Twin Towers Correctional Facility. As the Post previously reported, the facility is considered America's largest mental health jail.
Were ruled homicides. Their son, Nick Reiner,
in their efforts to so many important causes.
In his first court appearance since his parents' deaths, he was given an arraignment date of Jan 7, 2026. Following the brief hearing, Jake and Romy Reiner released their own statement. Words cannot even begin to describe the unimaginable pain we are experiencing every moment of the day.
He is currently being held without bail and
it's a developing story, and we'll continue to follow it closely.
Hollywood is remembering
The horrific and devastating loss of our parents, Rob and Michele Reiner, is something that no one should ever experience. They weren't just our parents, they were our best friends. We are grateful for the outpouring of condolences, kindness, and support we have received not only from family and friends, but people from all walks of life.
In their efforts to so many important causes.
And breaking updates. As host Chelsea,
son Nick.
We now ask for respect and privacy, for speculation to be tempered with compassion and humanity, and for our parents to be remembered for the incredible lives they lived and the love they gave. The statement closed. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.
Is remembering Rob Reiner nearly 3
on a night meant to celebrate Hollywood's biggest.
depending on which sentence the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office